this and see what's going on here. So shout out to Poetic Flacco. We've been getting all the sauce from him, all the tea. So we're gonna dive right in. He says, really bad news for Kendrick Lamar. So let's see what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? Happy Easter to everybody. It's Easter, 420. Happy 420 to y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all do your thing, whatever. Y'all do you. Yeah. At least you woke up today with it, huh? You know what I'm talking about? So we're going to check it out and see what's going on. Really bad news for Kendrick Lamar. I got a feeling I know what it is about.
You know that
we gonna
The
find
Drake
out.
versus UMG lawsuit that we all lost focus on, that we all probably forgot about because there was very few motions in the last couple of months. Well, that lawsuit has resurfaced, and there was a lot of developments that took place today. And I'll be real, right? After seeing everything in its totality, after hearing from various people, it may be bad news for UMG and maybe Kendrick. Drake is doubling down on the claims that UMG used bots to enhance the popularity of Not Like Us, even using a Joe Budden clip in the amended lawsuit. In June of 2024, one podcast host, Joe Budden, stated, not only do I not care that Kendrick Lamar used bots, but I knew he did. In a podcast clip posted to his YouTube channel on June 23rd of 2024, he continued, y'all didn't know that Kendrick Lamar used bots? You thought that this was just the first time miraculously that a Drake record ever had more dislikes than likes? Or you didn't know that that was bots? Bots to me was a part of how you win the war versus Drake. Now, I don't know how much relevancy a Joe Budden podcast clip will have in this civil suit.
That's what I'm saying.
But nonetheless, he has included it. Now, Drake is doubling down on the bot
allegations
on the same after page. A lot of people were reporting that Drake is removing the bot claims from the lawsuit, and that's not the case at all.
No.
Now, Drake actually scored a minor victory today where a judge ruled that his request for discovery can move forward after UMG requested to have it dismissed. The judge is saying that Drake can request discovery, and he will make a final ruling on this later on, I think in June or something, right? So Kanye West and others have been chiming in,
but
actually being grateful, celebrating Drake's minor victory against UMG.
But don't that mean that if they do a discovery on Kendrick, don't they do a discovery on Drake? Like they gotta do both, right? I think. Yeah, I think that's how it says justice system work. I ain't no lawyer. I'm just saying, Smith Cartel. Y'all feel what I'm saying, right? Like if they do discovery on Kendrick, don't they do a discovery on Drake too? Can't his lawyers file for a discovery motion too? How that work, y'all? Y'all let me know in the comments because I'm gonna have to look that up. Google gonna help me today. I'm trying to tell you. But no, I'm just saying that sounds like
Kanye West would actually say that Drake lawsuit is one of the
or
greatest
maybe he ain't got
most
nothing to hide.
impactful lawsuits that we will see in music history, and is actually the biggest win for musicians and other artists.
Yeah, I'm so happy right now. You don't understand with this UMG, Drake, Kendrick situation, Super Bowl, Grammys. This shit was driving me, and you know where it should be driving me, but this is one of the biggest, if not, this is the biggest victory in music history right here. I'm never finna call Drake out of his name. I'm team Drake 100% and team Kendrick and team all of us. Like Kendrick need to be going at UMG.
Hold up. I ain't even trying to throw no shade or no smoke, nothing like that, but is that because of his grill he sound like that? Is that because of Kanye's grill? Because I know that Kanye had that. Didn't he have an issue when he got in the accident or something with his jaw? Or was that 50? Dang. Y'all need to stop getting shot up. That's what I need to do. I got y'all all confused. I don't know if it's 50 or him who's something with their mouth. But I think Kanye, in one of his raps back in the day, he said something about he either got in a car accident or something and his jaw was wide shut. Now, is that why he talked like that? Because I remember Kanye talking a little bit clearer than that. Now it sounds like he like that stuff in his mouth. Because didn't he get that platinum implant or did he just get a grill? I mean, either way, you know what I'm saying? It's platinum or titanium or whatever it was. Made out of spaceships. I don't know. So if anything blow up, that's going to be the only thing left to him. Yep, that was Kanye, man. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Boy, I tell you, and Kanye wild anyway. I don't know what we talking about. It's gonna drive me where it's gonna drive me. We know. I know. Ooh, I know, Kanye. You is not playing no games. He telling facts. You know, Kanye like I am, man. He's a very nice, calm individual. But boy, when you snap that hinge and he go off that hinge, he going off that hinge. Ooh, that's why I hope y'all gonna have to give me like some Valiums or something while I'm out here, because I can't be doing it. Come on, let's keep watching.
At this point, this is what I said in my version of Like That. I said, Lucien, lifetime deal. Like, let's stop aiming all this at each other. That's all, like, bro, you have no idea. Everything is worth everything for a moment like this, where we stop going at each other and we go at the slave masters.
Kanye West is right if Drake wasn't suing because he lost a rap battle. Yes, of course, we should be rallying behind anyone who's going against the infrastructure. We should be rallying behind anyone who is trying to break a system who can't operate without exploitation. We should be pro the cause. But the thing is, if your motive isn't that, it's hard to rally around you. Drake is
exactly
suing
because he lost the battle,
not because the system is broken. Drake is suing.
It makes no sense.
Kendrick Lamar beat him.
If he would have won,
Kendrick Lamar didn't beat Drake in his rap battle, right? If
Say,
Kendrick Lamar dropped Not Like Us and Drake dropped Family Matters, but Drake still won, Drake wouldn't be suing for defamation, for unfair business practices. Drake wouldn't care.
That's what I'm saying.
So if the
he
only
wouldn't even care.
is to get some type of skin in the game after losing a rap battle, to get some type of compensation for the L, then it's really hard for people to rally around Drake, because we understand the motive isn't you want to fix the broken system.
It's not
you just
genuine.
don't want the broken system to work against you. Y'all don't
Facts.
understand. These labels move like literal mobsters, or like the mafia. Because UMG would issue Drake a threat, a warning in the public after the judge ruled that.
Hold on, because I ain't finna read all this. I'm sorry, y'all. Poetic Flacco, I'm gonna pause it and I'm gonna read it. All right, y'all can read that. I ain't finna be cause he gonna read that whole thing. I ain't got time. Yeah, cause I'm not finna be over here listening, reading all that. Here we gonna start right there.
These people are terrible, bro. If you
Yeah, I
think the
wasn't
street
finna
dudes are bad, bro,
that.
wait till you meet Lucy and Grange. Wait till you meet the label representatives, bro.
Yeah.
These dudes run themselves like gangsters and mafia personas, bro. Yo, you know what they're telling Drake, bro? They're telling Drake, hey, son, hey, buddy, we signed you when you.
Hey, I read the things, I saw it online, but basically they telling him that they had him for all these years and they got all the skeletons, all the dirt. That's what it said basically.
You were a kid, okay?
Yeah, see?
We have been responsible for your PR. We've been responsible of silencing every allegation against you. We've been responsible at making a lot of controversy go away. We've been your protector. We've been your label. We've been your PR. We've been everything to you for the last 16 years. We know where the skeletons are buried, bro. We know where your skeletons are buried, bro. Are you sure you want to go there with us? Yeah.
It's like he's been working. It's like somebody, the feds have all kinds of cases on him.
Are you sure you want to
And he
do
won't go
discovery,
against
bro?
them.
When we've been working with you for 16 years.
But then again, he might not have nothing in his background that could get him in trouble.
Information about you than you know about us.
But people can twist stuff.
Threat. Now it looks like Drake is ready to take this to the end.
Okay.
It looks,
Drake said, "Let's get
Drake
it."
is at the point where he said, "Hey, listen, bro. All right, y'all use Kendrick Lamar to get me out the paint. My back is against the wall. I ain't got much else to lose, bro. All right, I'm ready to go to the end to this." So Drake responded back to UMG, sounding unwavered, right? Sounded like he still wants to pursue this, and UMG hasn't scared him off. Drake and his team will respond to UMG by stating UMG.
Hold on. That's a lot. Y'all can go and read that because that's a little saucy, man. It's a little saucy. I mean, but he right though. Drake, you know, he might have something, but I mean, at the
And
end
Drake
of the
knows
day, how do
exactly
you
what he
sue
asked
somebody
for.
for losing?
The truth and accountability.
It's gonna be a little
You
controversial,
knocked
but
me
I
out. I'm
think
suing now because I lost.
I think
That's
I'm back to Team Drake. I
y'all
think
know y'all know what it is.
like I was like
Y'all know.
really upset
I ain't
to
gonna say it.
hear that a rapper was claiming defamation in a rap battle.
Yeah,
Right?
that's
Like
weird.
that to me, that's stupid.
It's
Like
very
wait a
weird.
second. You lost the rap battle
Yeah.
because
You
know,
lost.
the
You
songs weren't
lost
as
one.
good as the other guys.
And
And
you're
now
mad.
you're suing and saying, well, one of those guys' songs defames me.
Defames
And I
me.
thought that was dumb. And
But
then
if you
my
do listen
cousin,
to it though,
my nephew,
you like, ooh,
he was asking me
if it
to,
ain't true, that's
to go buy some clothes. And I was like, okay, you know, what brands are we talking about? And OVO came up, and he had this look on his face where it's like awkward. And he's like, he's feeling like kind of sheepish about talking about it. And it was
Listen up. If you've been injured in a recent car accident,
he
what you do
bleeded
next
it
can
out.
make or
Thank
break
you, because
how
I
much
was
money you get.
not.
Here's the biggest mistake I see people make.
Right.
and then I thought about that some more. And
I mean,
I
he
thought about
His story isn't unique. My niece, Jalea, told me that Drake liked them young.
Yeah.
Right? So
A lot
and
of
I'm
people
sure
told me
you
that
probably have kids in your family who
I heard that
entire
before.
perspective
Long
or
time
perception
ago.
of Drake has been molded by this song. So when you're Drake and you sit back and you look at, yo, there's really kids out here who think that I'm a predator.
That's gonna hurt it, brand.
So when you sit back and you really look at the effects of
business
it,
point of view, yeah,
you
you have to
to
look
think,
at it differently.
This is defamation, bro.
Yeah.
This is
difference.
defamation, bro. Like,
But the
I
timing
understand
is
it's a rap song, but you literally have kids.
But Poetic Flacco, I feel what he's saying. You know, it is. It's a defamation, but at the same time, you got to understand something. The timing of it does not make it look good at all. It looks like you're throwing. And not no shade to Drake, because I mean he's got some very good music. I like his music. I like I've listened to a lot of Drake. Man, shoot. Back in the day, I had Drake playing, boy, riding. I used to ride my motorcycle listening to Drake, you know, because there's something about him when he sings the chorus, it's calming. You know what I'm talking about? It's not all that, you know. There's times for that, but you know, and a lot of it is controversial, yes. But the thing is, like I said, I heard that way back when people used to say it, but people say that about everybody. It's like that's the first thing they shoot off is, oh, that rapper like young, or is something. What was the other thing? It was either that or they was on drugs for actors, and then it was just different things that people said. So you didn't really take it serious. You didn't take it as serious as we thought we should. But sometimes you find out. I mean, heck, we didn't know. I mean, we knew about all the stuff that happened with R. Kelly, and then all of a sudden they did that. I mean. And then all of a sudden, here we are now, like, wow, everybody's like, dang. But you know what's crazy is nobody was like, oh my gosh, when R. Kelly happened. Everybody was like, It's sad. But we're going to keep listening. But I mean, at the end of the day, Drake did. It seems like Drake, I mean, honestly, just real talk, square business. It seems like you lost and you threw, it's like, it'd be like if Mike Tyson, when he fought Buster Douglas, we all saw that Mike should have won that fight. We know that. Everybody know it. It ain't no. Yes, Mike should have won that fight, period. Point blank, period. The ref gave him a long count, all of that. But Mike Tyson, that would be like if Mike Tyson said, oh, and he got up and he said, I'm going to sue you for knocking me out now. We in a boxing match. Yeah, but I'm suing you anyway. That's the equivalence of it, man. You know, and that's why everybody looking at Drake like, what? Yeah, if you would have did this the first time you ever battled at somebody and you won, different. But my question is this, and this is the only question I have. If he's suing Kendrick Lamar, suing the group because of defamation of character, if they go back in Drake's history on all the people he went at, are they going to find defamation cases in his past as well? And will that be prosecuted as such? Because now he's setting a precedence for that. So will it do that? That's what my question is. I mean, I always think past what we're looking at right now.
It's really thinking I'm a predator. So yeah, bro. If I'm Drake, I probably would have sued too.
I mean, yeah, because it hurts your business. That's your brand.
I sued directly after a rap battle because I lost.
So either way, your brand is hurt.
Like I still have to
whether
live
it's
with
that or
right?
the other way.
Right? Like I'm still probably a sucker for suing, but bro, my pride probably won't be able to take it, bro.
Nah, it won't come back.
Bro. You got the babies thinking,
yeah,
that they my type. Nah, bro, you got to get that, man. I need my issue. Now, Mo would expand further on exactly what he believes, like Drake chances are in terms of all aspects of the lawsuit, not just defamation.
The NFL bleeped at the Super Bowl halftime show.
Right.
And the reason why they bleeped is listen to the word. It's crazy. It's crazy. Like when you hear Not Like Us, it might kind of roll off you for a second. But when you look back on that story, that's pretty aggressive. And so in the Drake lawsuit,
I mean, and it is. But at the end of the day, that's when you rap or you battle.
Now, Not Like Us was a bop.
If you ain't writing it and you're freestyling it or you're just rapping off the top, you can't control what comes out of your mouth 9 times out of 10. I mean, it's going to be like when you flip the words. Sometimes it just comes out, you're like, whoa, I said that?
There's a defamation.
Ask some rappers that freestyle. They'll tell you. They'll be like, man, I was freestyling and I said something. I was like, what? I said that. Damn,
and then
let's
there's
go.
a count for violating New York's general business law, basically engaging in unfair.
It's just like that King Von verse that I was watching. I heard, and then I was watching on, I think it was on Trap Lord Ross. Y'all go check out his channel. He got a lot of good content. You know what I'm saying? But that was it was like that when I saw that video where it said King Von said, check the stats. It's 6 to 20, 6 to 21. FOMO and it'd be 6 to 24 or something like that. It was something weird, right? But it was clean though, and it really made you think: is that true, or was he just making that up as a freestyle? Because it could have came out of off top of his head, which is how some of those great moments happen. But at the same time, was it calculated in there? That's that you know what I'm saying?
Business practices. The defamation count, Universal has moved to dismiss that count. A motion to dismiss in federal court basically says, Judge, assume everything that this guy wrote in his complaint is true.
Look at Adam.
Okay?
Look at Adam.
Even
look
if
at Adam
it's all
22.
True,
shout out to Adam 22, man. He cool as hell. But look at him biting his nails.
Universal gets into a couple arguments.
Adam don't give a damn.
Is fact versus
Adam don't care.
Or like
he out there just gnawing on his nails, knowing he shouldn't be gnawing on it. That's not healthy for you, Adam. Stop doing that.
Defamation, like,
that's around get an abscess or something. Look, he waiting. He is fiending right now. He fiending to bite them nails.
Adam, like
Adam looking at the deal. Yeah, I'm gonna get that cuticle, that little piece of hanging. I'm gonna get that.
Here's the shocking truth about car accident payouts.
Boy, that's
most
crazy,
people don't realize they could
crazy.
be entitled to a major cash payout.
I don't know about
look
that.
At Adam.
I don't think there's clear.
Adam a cool white guy, man, but he a real white dude.
Where a lot of stuff happens in the world.
Look, Adam feeding to bite that nail. He know he caught on camera. I caught you, Adam. You better not. You bet not.
We
talked about this. We talked about this, Adam.
Because even
keep them fingers out your mouth. Your hands touch everything in the world, and you gonna put them in your hand mouth? No, stop it.
He still get access to Kendrick Lamar's contract.
Y'all should be slapping his hand when he do that.
He still gets access to the correspondence between Kendrick Lamar and UMG.
Yeah, see, that's the thing with Discovery. He gets to know about people's salaries. He gets to know about not people's salaries, but he gets to know about different contracts that they have with different companies, like the music streaming people.
And the thing is, Kendrick Lamar is like, I believe he's like just the casualty, because really Kendrick Lamar is not named as a defendant in his lawsuit, but Drake being able to access his contract and other information to me is foul, and I don't feel like they should give that to Drake. But
that
in
is
terms
foul.
of UMG, bro,
that's very foul.
Drake is gonna have access to contracts that UMG.
He's gonna have access to a lot of stuff.
Negotiations.
Let's start there.
ESP. These radio personalities, these radio platforms, bro, they gonna see a lot of correspondence, and he's gonna figure out, bro, is payola being done? Is bots being sent? Is Spotify aware of these bots? Is Spotify helping these bots? Is the playlist rigged? There's so much information that Drake is about to get from these discoveries that even if he don't win the lawsuit,
it's just like
a lot of the questions that we have is gonna be answered just through the discovery itself. Yeah, this is terrible, bro. Hey, listen, bro. Drake, go to an underground bunker.
He
bro.
better.
All right?
Better
Don't
go
drive
somewhere.
cars,
One of
don't
them
hop on
doomsday
airplanes,
places.
bro. Yeah, they gonna Angie Stone you, homie.
Good boy.
Y'all
They
let me know in
going,
the comment
man.
section. What do you guys think about this, man? Do y'all believe that Drake has a case? Do y'all
This is
believe that Drake is
crazy.
gonna win this case?
Shout out to Poetic Flacco, man. Yeah, man, that's crazy. Cause like, for me, I'm like the same question I always had. You know, is that gonna be that they're gonna look in Drake's past and start bringing up defamation lawsuits for that? You know what I'm saying? Cause he's got some too. I mean, he dissed some people too. It ain't like Drake just been doing this and not saying nothing. He been dissing too. So is that gonna come up into play? Is that gonna be a part of the play? You know what I'm saying? Is it gonna be just about the dissing? Because if you're dissing, that's normally what you do. You talk mess about the person. The person doesn't take offense to it unless you hit close to home. So that's what I'm wondering. But at the end of the day, I'm not saying that Drake is doing any of that. I don't know. I don't know that, man. I mean, but I do know one thing for sure, two things for certain. You better be ready and make sure you ain't got no skeletons in your closet if you're gonna come out there like that. Drake been doing this for a long time, but I mean, at the end of the day, everybody got skeletons in their closet, man. Everybody got some kind of skeleton. I don't know what it is. And you know, if they can dig anything up, they're gonna make it into something. That's what the world has become. You know, that's what the world. I did a video about angry black women about black women who get angry when black men date white women, and it went up. I mean, people been going off about it, and it's like, dude, why are you mad at me for playing a video and commenting on? I'm gonna comment on everything I say, and I'm gonna tell the truth and tell the truth, shame the devil. You know what I'm saying? You know. And so people will take something and change it into something, or take nothing and change it into something. They'll take your opinion and make it into something, you know? And that's just what it is. But at the end of the day, if you say something and if you step into, like, this is exactly how I look at it. And this is all I'm going to say. If you jump in a pool at 10 feet and you can't get out and you going under, whose fault is that? That's your fault. Nobody else's. If you say it's the lifeguard's fault, then we know what type of person you are, truly. But so the same concept goes for anything else. If you get into a battle with somebody and they say something that hurts your brand, hurts your feelings, or hurts whatever the way people look at you, that's your problem. That's on you. You don't get to sit on the sidelines and cry about it. So that way, the next time you go after somebody, they just say, I'm not going to say nothing to you. That doesn't look right. Now, had you did that after the first time you got into it with somebody, then it would look right. Then it would look like, okay, he's advocating for this, but you're not. That's not what it looks like, at least. I don't know what you're advocating for, but it's insane. So, you know, that's just what I'm saying. But y'all, you know, like and subscribe to the channel. Keep on watching our reactions. We're going to keep on looking at them and stuff. I'm Hefe, you know what I'm saying? And I'll see y'all on the next one. To my kids and my niece, love y'all. And we out.